Welcome to the program, Making the Connection in Lancaster. My name is Angel Soliveris, and I will be the host for the next 30 minutes. Today I would like to welcome Sonia Cirillo. Sonia is the Strengthening Families Program Coordinator for Crispus Attucks Center in Lancaster. Our discussion today will be about a wonderful program that truly lives up to its name, Strengthening Families. So Sonia, welcome to the program.
Thank you, Angel. I'm glad to be here.
Great. I'm glad to see you. What exactly is Strengthening Families?
The Strengthening Families program is a curriculum-based program for parents and youth with ages 10 through 14.
Okay.
It runs for 7 consecutive Tuesdays from 5 to 8 p.m. And for the first hour, from 5 to 6, we serve the families dinner. That's the time for them to spend time together, quality time together. 6 to 7, we separate the parents and the youth, where they're discussing various topics. Sometimes the topics correlate to each other, sometimes they don't. Then 7 to 8, they're joined back together, where they're doing family projects, games, watching videos, role plays, discussions, all family fun and learning about each other.
Wow.
And if I can say something,
yes,
it is good.
Right.
It is good. I wanted to share a little bit of history about the program.
Absolutely.
It originally comes from Iowa, and it started in 1993 with a research project for Project Family, where they did an experiment with 442 families, and their intentions were to improve problematic behaviors and delinquencies and prevent substance use for youth, and the majority of the results were positive. Okay. So now, after 3 revisions later, the program is now Strengthening Families Program 10 through 14.
Okay.
And it's geared more towards a more diverse population.
Oh, I see. How does that program get funded?
Thanks to the Pennsylvania Commission for Crime and Delinquency, PCCD, they've granted us a 4-year grant, which we are now into our 3rd year, and it was for about $400,000.
Wow. So let me get this straight. You get the opportunity to invite parents and children to join this program, absolutely free, no charge to them?
No charge.
And what's the process for this program? I mean, they come on the program, they get enrolled in the program. Is there any other activities that you come up through or that you entertain as far as if they have other children or?
Other services that we do provide is transportation. If the families are in need of transportation, we have that available. We also provide daycare for the younger siblings on site. And then again, the meals, the delicious meals, hot meals, well-balanced nutritional meals.
And do you just feed the children, or you feed the parents and the children?
We feed everyone, the facilitators, if there's enough, but our main concern is to feed the families.
Wow, fantastic. How about the risk factors, increases or decreases in risk factors?
Well, some of the things that we address and that we intend to decrease as risk factors would be delinquency with the youth, family conflicts, during this stage where the youth are experimenting emotional growth, developmental growth, mental growth, physical growth. It's kind of hard for the families to stay connected and experience all these different things together. And
okay. I'm sure a lot of communication issues come up.
Yes, and it's good that the program is intended to support them through these
wonderful.
changes.
How about challenges? Have you faced any challenges in the program?
Challenges of the program. There's always challenges. And I would say that ours would be recruiting the families.
Okay.
Having families to commit to all 7 weeks is probably the most challenging due to working schedules or the youth's involvement in school.
Yeah. I'm sure every family and every group is different when you have these different groups coming in for 7 weeks.
Oh yeah. We mainly served single parents just as well as double-headed parents.
Right.
But they all come, and once they come, if it's not for a legitimate reason that they have to go away or something comes up, they continue coming. In fact, out of the 51 families that we have served thus far, we have a 75% attendance rate,
wow.
successful rate.
That is good.
Yeah.
So after they complete the program, do they receive certification, or what exactly happens when they finish the program?
We do give out incentives. During the week, we give $15 Walmart cards. Each family has an opportunity to receive at least one.
Wow. Okay.
That's if they're there on time, ready by 6 to start. The program is very timely managed, and we want the families to get the complete dosage of the program.
Okay.
But if they do come, the 7 out of the 7, they get gift cards to the theater or Ruby Tuesdays, since it's right next to it. If they prefer something else, then we'll do that. However, if there's too many families attending the 7 out of 7, then we'll do either or.
Right.
But
well, I understand.
They usually enjoy that. And
now, do you do this yourself, or how does that work? What's the process?
No, I'm kidding.
I bet you
no,
do.
we do have facilitators to facilitate. They are certified by Iowa State training. There's 2 youth facilitators,
Okay.
and then 1 for the parents, and then for the family session, they come together.
Very good. How about the success rate so far? You've had the program for what, 2 years now?
We're into our 3rd year of
Into
the
your
grant.
3rd year. So have you had a chance to look back at the success rate of the program?
Yes, according to the pre and post surveys that the families report, I must say, Angel, that all families, all individuals, not even families, all individuals, that's youth and parents, report positive outcomes. They have reported some type of improvement, whether it's through communication, peer pressure, how to stay calm when reprimanding, the bond,
So a big strengthening bond happens between the youth and the parents, because 7 weeks, you very seldom get that group together for that long a period of time.
Clearly, they develop a bond right before our eyes, and I always say that because it happens. I don't know how much time they spend at home just giving affections, but we see it. We see hugs, we see kisses, we see tears at times.
Yeah, I imagine you do.
And it's also rewarding.
Yeah, I'm sure. How about success stories? Do you have any success stories that you could share with us? Any successful stories that over the last 2.5 years that you've done the program?
I wish I had a bunch. One stands out, though. We had a family referred from the youth aid panel, and the youth was receiving counseling and therapy sessions, and after the program, towards actually the 6th session, the 6th class of the program, they attended the last, it was supposed to be the last therapy class for the youth, and according to the counselor or the therapist, they said that they couldn't believe their eyes, that it was a complete different youth, and they were so impressed with his whole character and persona that he used to come in like this and very shy and quiet.
Wow.
And now to guess what we did at the Strengthening Families program, and I learned about this, and we did this, and he was just a different person, and they terminated services for him, and this makes my hair stand to this day.
How about feedback from the parents themselves? Have you had much feedback from them?
We do. In the reporting that I submit to the state, and I brought it with me because I wanted to quote them.
Oh, by all means, go.
For their wording.
Love to hear what they have to say.
A couple parents say that that they learned that the importance of a family rules and meetings and consequences versus privileges. They've learned how their children are acting, whether it's up and out, but that is normal for their age. How to stop and think before they go crazy. It does teach them how to stay calm, and give appropriate consequences.
Right.
Small behavior, small consequence. Yeah. And some of the youth, they've learned how to stay under stress and how to handle peer pressure. That is a common thing that they've learned, peer pressure. It's a big one. And another one says that I learned that my parents have problems too, and that they care even when they say no.
Absolutely. Well, that's great. Hold on to that thought.
Teaching a kid football is one thing. Keeping a kid in school, that's the name of my game. My name is LaDainian Thomason. I don't just wear the shirt, I live it.
Okay, Sonia, so I want to ask you, are there any additional services that you provide for the families that register for the program?
Other than the transportation, daycare, meals, incentives, I think we're trying to cover all bases for the families to come and take advantage of this experience for their family. If you have any suggestions, I'm
No,
willing.
It sounds like you got all the bases covered. I mean, you're feeding them, you're transporting them. You know, you have a lot going on. Now, I did want to ask you, how do you go about recruiting for the program?
Recruiting for the program, being that it is a challenge for us, we get families referrals from Children and Youth Agency, CYA, the probation office downtown, the youth aid panel. We actually just extended services out to Lancaster County and the Selenco School District at Selenco High.
Wait a minute, all the way out in Quarryville?
All the way out in Quarryville, a
okay.
half-hour drive. Yes, we. I actually just picked up the phone randomly one day from using the United Way link guidebook, and I was trying to do presentations in different agencies for their staff to get referrals in. Well, Ginger Holler, executive director from New Hope Community Life Ministry, was impressed with the program, and she suggested for us to take the program and implement it over there.
Okay.
So I said, why not? Let's do it. And we were able to run a session over there. And also through the Lancaster Rec, one of our board members from Weed and Seed, our collaborative board, she suggested that we contacted a person from her staff, and because they were interested in doing some type of family program, and it couldn't have came at a better time.
Right.
So now, working with them, we also have implemented the program at the school district of Lancaster.
Okay.
Fulton Elementary, to be exact, and at the Lancaster Rec itself.
Yeah, because I can imagine recruiting could be tough, because I know when you first started the program, you started it with an open house. If I remember correctly.
Do you remember
yes,
that? Yes.
I do remember that. And we invited families to come out to check the program out and stuff, and the response was very good. And once the program got started, now you go from graduation to, you usually take, what, a 2-week break in between?
2 to 3 weeks,
2 to 3 weeks, and then you come back with a new group, and those are being referred to by the people that are in your groups. The
some
parents,
of them, yes,
some of them.
We do give out a little form that they can fill out if they think any other family that they know within the age range can benefit from the program, yes.
Okay.
And new facilitators, new families.
Okay, wonderful, wonderful. And do you normally have the classes all at Crispus Attucks? So you said you did go to Selenco, but you're moving it around now to different schools and so forth?
Yes, yes.
And have you seen the benefits of doing that?
Yes, I've seen the difference in doing this. I've seen the benefits, the struggle, having to carry everything around with me. But definitely the benefits. I mean, not only Lancaster City could use these services.
The county as
I mean,
well,
if you have a teen, a preteen within this age group,
10
I mean,
to
you
14,
know how difficult it can be for this age. So, I mean, whoever has it could use the help.
Absolutely. Well,
and can I say something? It's not only for at-risk families, Angel. I mean, this is for, again, any family that has that age group.
It's normal families,
It is. If you have the tools, why not use them?
Absolutely. You don't have to wait till your child is at risk to take advantage of this program.
Correct.
I mean, it is a learning program for both the children as well as the parents, correct?
Correct.
Is there anything else that you want to mention to us about the program?
I just wanted to state a quote by Wes Fessler, and he says, "You can't choose your family, but you could choose how yours is going to be." And I believe in that. We just come out, right? We don't ask to be here. However, we can determine how we're going to be.
Absolutely.
And what the future can
Well,
hold for us.
I couldn't agree with you more. Well, I'd like to thank you for coming on the program today, making the connection in Lancaster.
My pleasure.
It is a very interesting topic, and if anyone is interested in joining this group, registering their children, is there a number that they can reach you at?
There is a number. They can contact me anytime. Well, And at 394-6604, extension 134. Again, 717-394-6604 at extension 134.
Okay, great. Thank you very much for being here
Thank you, Angel.
today. I would also like to thank Flowers by Paulette for providing the beautiful bouquet of flowers that you see around us here. And we obviously would like to thank the viewers for watching this program. I'm so pleased that you were able to make it here today. So please stay tuned. We have more interesting topics in the weeks ahead, and we hope that you stay tuned to the program. Thank you very much.